you want this, you're going to use somewhere else, right?
This is my life. Today we're going to replace the radiator steam valve and the radiator itself. First, I need coffee. Today, Brian and I are going to replace the steam valve. We're also going to switch out the radiators. We talked about this in a previous video, but this is a giant radiator here, and I'm going to switch it out with this little radiator that I got at the scrapyard, because this hallway area here is just really small. So my helper is complaining about the pipe wrench size.
It's a little big, okay? Maybe a little overkill. Less is more.
Basically, this is a video about how to replace steam valves, in case you're wondering. And also we're going to switch out the radiator. So step one is you need a big pipe wrench on the nut that connects the valve to the radiator. You need a lot of leverage to make this work. That works very nicely. I like how I run the camera and you do the work for my videos.
I wonder about this.
Alright, that's the easiest part of this job, is removing that.
Well, it's not always easy though.
No,
it's like a 100-year-old building.
Hand truck.
Yeah, they're very heavy.
This is the valve. I want to take the valve off. So Brian is going to do that while I hold the camera.
I'm not sure if I can.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
So we've got the back pipe. We've got the supply pipe braced by that one pipe wrench, which is on the ground. We have another large pipe wrench here.
So just... It's actually working.
Yeah. That's a 3-foot pipe wrench, which makes our lives much easier. This is a cheater pipe. If you have a smaller wrench, you can increase the leverage of a small pipe, a wrench, by putting a piece of spare pipe on your wrench. That turns that very nicely. Put the new valve on. Nice, lined up to where the radiator is going to be. Now we have to remove the old parts and put in this new part into the radiator. This is very difficult to get out, so what we're going to do actually is cut it and break it out. At a certain point, it just collapses in. There you go. That's why we cut it like that. That's called a spud. And that'll put in the new one. So we're going to walk that over to there.
Huh, it's not the same height. So in theory, we should be able to just bend this
Up. So we ran to the store and got a 3-foot cheater pipe. Put this up. There you go. Put the valve back on. Let's see if it lines up with the radiator. This is going to be perfect. I'm telling you, Brian. That's pointing the wrong way.
I know.
So this floor is not level at all, so we're using wedges, and we want the radiator to have a slight pitch toward the valve and the riser pipe. You're very good at that, Brian.
Just fooling everybody.
So there's a compression fitting, and we're tightening that up. You don't put any paste on that fitting.
That's about it.
Nice.
I want to make sure it's open.
What do you think? Is it good? I think it's beautiful. All right, I think I need to just change that pitch a little bit. It's a little severe, but Labrador's approved. Be a little more even heat distribution here. So thanks for watching. We put out stuff like this every week. You want to subscribe? There's a button somewhere that says subscribe. So let me know what you're doing. Comments below. And make it a great day. See you.